Cool terrain, incredible mountains as always. We got these scary clouds coming in. It almost never rains in Zanskar, but maybe today. But I think, looking at the clouds, they're moving like towards me, and I'm gonna be going to the left. So hopefully that looks, there's a little clear patch. So fingers crossed, everyone. We're okay. No rain, please. So I'm going back and forth. Look at that landslide. So I just didn't even notice. So crazy, all over the place. Everywhere. The mountain is falling to pieces. Falling to pieces everywhere. But anyway, so I'm going back and forth across this. I was told go back and forth 4 times. This will be number 3. And then only, I don't know, follow it to the end and then go again. And then that should hopefully be the last one. And then hopefully I'll be in the sun and I'm gonna do a cold soak. This water is almost freezing. It is so close to freezing. It is so cold. It is crazy. But now we go to the, we can see, we got the rock totem. Just finished what might be the last water crossing today. They told me 4. Look how red. It went all the way up. I got my pants wet. It went all the way up to above my knee. This is a, whoops, ember got blown onto me. That hurt. Wow, so red. My toes, super numb. But cool. Now I keep moving. All right, turns out it was 7 times in the water, which is weird because you go back and forth. But at one time, you actually had to go into the water and stay on the same side. But now I finally have a trail again that I can see in the distance. So that's very comforting. So after crossing the river 4 more times, 11 times total. They must not have walked it in a while. I don't know. Oh, I come over here. We're gonna go straight into where the glowy river is. There's a river on the left that comes in, but we cross over it and then continue on to the left. Oh no. I lost the trail, you guys. I don't know where to go. I'm at the fork between 2 rivers. Oh, and I can't find the path. I can't find tracks. I can't find poop. I can't find where it goes. I've been wandering around for like an hour and starting to get concerned and worried. And I'm getting I've already been scared most of the time, but now I'm getting really scared. I don't know where to go. So I'm without my backpack because I just figured I don't know. I wanted to go over here and just see what's happening. I'd like to get on that side because there's like a meadow thing. I just want to see if there's any signs of, human activity that happened over there. Shit. All right. Okay. I think I have something. There's a little trail here, goes up, and another one that looks steeper, goes up over there. And there's lots of poop here, and there's a little rock pile for sleeping. So I think I go this way. I have a map, but it's not so accurate. But it does tell me that the trail is up there, opposite of the river, over there. So I'm gonna go back, and hopefully I can find my bag now. Kind of wandered around a bit, but it's right over there. I'll find it. And then I'll make a decision if I want to sleep here or hike up the hill and find something up there. I wanted to go further today, but man, it's been hard. It's been really hard. And losing the trail so many times and having to wander around and find it. It's definitely the scariest thing I've ever done. Hiking out here alone without not a proper trail map. It doesn't, it doesn't tell you like, be right here. It's like, be around here, follow this river. And that's basically the map I have. And then I have to follow the tracks. And through water, it's not always the easiest. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna go get my bag. So I decided to keep going. Got lost in the thicket of these trees. Found my way again, crossing another river. There's a plateau. I'm praying to all things controlling existence that I can camp up there. Please. So there's the river connecting, and here's the plateau. When I first came up, I just saw all these little plants covering everything, and I was like, oh no. But then, you got space. And then out in the distance, we have a trail. Alright, I moved. That's the top plateau. And I saw this. There's a bottom plateau. Whoa, settle down, light. My goodness. Alright, this is where I am now. Hello. I'm all tucked in now. I got my gator turned into a hat. I got my sarong scarf thing. I have wind jacket, puffy jacket, one shirt, two shirt. So that's all I got. So that's everything. I got yoga pants, sweatpants, and I got regular socks and funky warm socks that someone gave me as a gift. Thank goodness. I guess I would just wear dirty socks on top of I don't know which order I would do it. Dirty socks or clean socks. I don't know. But oh my god. It's cold, people. It's so much warmer in the tent. It's really so noticeable. So it's only 6 o'clock or something. But the sun goes down around 6:30, dark around 7. I don't feel like making a fire or anything. So I'm just going to hang out in my tent for 3 hours, which is easy for me. I mean, I'm going to do some meditation. I got a book to read. I got a drum I can bang on, sing songs. And I got to try not to freak out because I'm so scared. Oh my God. I'm like the most scared I've ever been. And, oof. So I think I told you guys 2 days for normal people, for local people, 3 days for slower people, and I was like, maybe 3, maybe 4 days. Who cares? It's fine. But no, not fine. I want to get out of here tomorrow. I want to get out of here tomorrow, but I'm not as far as I wanted to be for a 3-day hike. It's still possible, but I have to go up 1,000 meters. Oh, it's a lot. Don't think about it. That's why I was supposed to go up another 500 meters today. And then tomorrow it would only be 500. Of course, then I'd be sleeping in a much colder night. So I don't know which is worse. Because at least here it'll be a little warmer than the 500 meters up where I wanted to get to. But yeah, so 1,000 meters is over. Oh, frick. I don't know if I can do it. So I might have to stop at the 500 meter point. Because you can't go over after that you're going over the pass, and there's nothing you can do there. It's just mountain at that point, nowhere to camp, and you got to make sure that you're good for it. On normal occasions I'd be good for it, but my legs have been really yelling at me, so they felt pretty good today for the most part. And I went in and out of the water. I had to cross that river 11 or 12 times. That was crazy. And but but it felt good in general. It just took so much time and losing the trail, and if the trail was a bit more obvious, I could have gotten here a lot sooner. And uh, I knew it would be a little bit tricky, but it's more tricky than I expected because it's supposed to be like a really well-traveled trail. So I thought it would be more obvious, but it isn't. And the other thing is, I thought I'd run into some traveling people from locals. The guy from Sade, the village that I left from, he was like, "Oh, definitely you're gonna run into people." So that like made me feel more comfortable in the endeavor. But oh well, I haven't seen anyone, and I've just been trying to follow poop. It's called Chase the Poop. That's what game we're playing. Chase the poop, and you'll be okay. So anyway, thinking about tomorrow and thinking about not getting to a town tomorrow is freaking me out mentally. But I just gotta calm down because everything's fine. I have enough food for another like 4 days if I needed it. And that the only problem is sleeping in the cold. I think that's the only thing I'm really well. I mean, I would like to just be off the trail because there's this constant uncertainty of will I be on the trail? Will I find the trail? And I don't like that. There's this like constant anxiety all day. It's hard to enjoy the scenery and stuff. Um, so anyway, that's what's happening in me. It's not fun, but it's quite spectacular, and I am enjoying, and it is very nice. Yeah, I don't think I'll do this again alone though. Uh, yeah, not without like a clear trail that I can follow with a GPS, and I know the trail beforehand. Or but not alone. So with a guide, but or a person who's with me, because I don't know, I can handle myself. I'm doing just fine, and I'm making all the right decisions. I'd say. I don't think I've screwed up yet. Even like every time the trail went across the water and it felt a little weird, I spent like 10 minutes walking around and making sure that it was yeah, stop being so light. Yeah, that's much better. Stay there. And but yeah, I would walk around for 10 minutes or so and make sure I'm not missing something. Find a trail, find a trail. Wow, I can't believe I found the trail at the end because that was just a huge rock space between connecting rivers, and there was nothing that was that obvious. What did it? I was about to go a different way, and then I saw this hill, a tiny, tiny little hill, and I was like, "Oh, let me go up there." I was about to turn around the other direction, but I was like, "Let me go this way up the hill." I was like, "Ooh, it's like flat and stuff," and there was a campfire and like some poop, and I was like, "Okay, well that's interesting. Okay, so where did they come from?" I tried to look for a trail from that spot, and then I saw a little thing that went in the other direction, um, kind of like the opposite of where I was about to go, and then I followed that and went into the rocks, and I was like, okay, now I mean that trail died. I don't know what that's doing. So then I was like freaking out because I was like spent an hour not finding a trail or anything that like was even like slightly good. And then I was like, okay, well, let me put my bag down because it's heavy. I think I have like a 35 or 40-pound bag. But anyway, that's also not helping. Um, but uh, but yeah, and then I looked around and I was like, I don't know, I was about to give up again. And then I saw this meadow area. I was like, huh, meadow area. And then I looked up and I was like, oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's it. I looked at the map again and it was like, oh, there's supposed to be a trail up there, maybe, behind me, like that. And so then I went to check it out and it looked really good. It was the place I showed you guys. So that was, oh, man. I just I hope that there's a trail tomorrow that I can just follow. I just want to be able to follow a trail. That sounds like not too much to ask, but I mean, it's also simple because you're just following a river. Stay on this river. No matter what, you stay on this river and you're going to go the right way. And eventually you'll figure out something. But yeah, I'd rather just have a trail. Yeah. Oh, oh man. So this is why I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I don't want to sleep in the cold because at the 4,700 meters is the next kind of well, not the next camp spot, but the spot right before the pass, and that's gonna be a cold place. It's already quite cold at 4,200, and I think yesterday I was maybe at 4,000, and I was already noticing, the changing of the air coming over here. And the other thing at 5,200, like the air, it just gets harder to do everything. So I wanted to be closer. Oh well, this is where I am, and we'll just see what happens. Maybe I don't go over the pass tomorrow. Maybe I do one more day on the trail, and maybe I feel better tomorrow somehow for some reason. But man, yeah, I don't know. I'm freaking out, man. You can tell. By the way, this is me freaking out. I'm very calm talking about my situation. So, toodaloo. Have a good night. I'm gonna meditate and yeah, just see what I can do for myself.